J Mitch. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy J Mitch. I'm up here today with another massive goodies unboxings. Got a lot of packages here to share with you guys. I'm going to get into it. Just a couple business points we want to take up real quick. If you have not yet, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Not only that, please make sure y'all put on the notifications. I had so many subscribers, but only maybe a quarter of y'all are, quarter of you guys hit notifications on so you don't see my latest and greatest. So hopefully you guys can turn the notifications on. I'm sitting at about almost 3,700 subscribers. I would love to get the sub numbers up. I like to hit that 4 grand. I think around when I do get that 4 grand, that 4,000 subs, I'll do my wrestler 4x4 giveaway. Still trying to figure out how I'm going to do it. I might just do it as a member giveaway, might just open it up. And when I'm ready, I'll do a whole video about that. I want to do a build series on it. I want to run it. And then I want to do a video talking about how to enter into the contest for that. But we're going to get into the shits now. Actually, also one more thing I want to talk about is I have gotten some nice feedback about my wrenching session. So I think me and the fellas, we're going to get together and figure out if we're going to do a Friday night or a Saturday night live wrench session. You guys leave it down in the comments. Let me know which nights you would prefer. It would be late night, right? When I usually wrench at the best when I'm uninterrupted. That's when everybody in the house is asleep, like 9 or 10 o'clock at night. Then I start wrenching until I can't wrench no more. So y'all let me know which night works better for y'all. Hey, if you don't catch the live, you can always catch the replay. All right, enough of that. Let's get into the shits. All right, let's start unpackaging things. Got a lot of Amazon packages. Don't have to move around too much. Hopefully this could be one shot, one kill. This is from Tearaway. Some stuff is small, some stuff is big. Here we have 3mm bullets. I need this for my Mamba, well not my Mamba, my Cobra 10 ESC. Takes a little smaller connectors, so I need to order some 3mm motor wires for the ESC and motor connectors there. So that's what this is. Shout out to Hobby Park, shout out to Amazon, hooking your mans up. Let's see what's next. Next, again, some motor fans. It's a motor fan and shroud. This is gonna go on my Team Corrali Kagama. Open it up, let you guys get a good look at it. Really just got it for the fans. The shroud, I found a couple shrouds, that will work. Didn't really need the whole shroud, I just needed the fans. So I can buy 2 fans or I can get a motor fan and a shroud, and that's what this is. So that's what this is for my Team Corrali Kagama limited edition that I did an unboxing on, but I am balling on hop-ups. So when that's all done, I'll be doing a video on that rig. Next, another Amazon package. All right. And in here, got a whole bunch of QSA connectors for a whole lot of ESCs that I may or may have not purchased that will be unboxed in this video. But yeah, I needed some QSA connectors, ordered these bad boys. They came quick, male and female, so it's 5 pairs. So yeah, should be good. All right, this one is from JJ Customs. Kind of opened this bad boy up. I started the speed run season off early this year, and I needed some more gearing options. I went with the Speed Tech because that's what's in my Limitless V2, my Speed Tech spool. Looking for some more gearing options. I don't want to say the gearing is proprietary, but these are specifically made. I think like some of the collars on the gears are different in the spool. So normally I'll just use an 8mm pinion on that stock, on that gear, but I have different types of spur and pinion gears, so I said let me just get all the Speed Tech stuff. So I got a spool. This is a 34-2 spool, and I got a couple gears. This is a 46-2. Here is a 36-2. And Here's a 42 tooth, and here's a 31 tooth. These are all Mod 1 gears. Shout out to Speed Tech, got some stickers. I like Speed Tech gears, they're pretty cool. And I love Saga too. You know, not dry begging Saga, you know you're my guy. But I went with the Speed Tech because, like I said, this was in my Limitless V2, and I needed these specific gears to be able to work as spur gears if needed. So that's why I went with this. I wanted to kind of be seamless with the Speed Tech spool. This is the heavy duty spool. They make a heavy duty and they make a lightweight. So I went with the heavy duty because speed run is punishing. All right, another Amazon package. Shout out to Amazon. This should be, I don't know. Dude, I don't know what these are. These feel like bearings or something. I don't remember ordering bearings. But let's open them up and see what we got. These are, these are some hexes. I needed some hexes for one of my builds. Coming up, I can't talk about it. It'll be a very custom build. But peep the color, guys. Give you guys an idea. These are, I needed some 12 millimeter hexes. And I needed a certain size, a certain offset for some wheels. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. You guys will see that in the upcoming video. So let's start here. Here's another package. This may have came from Amazon too. Gotta get the trusty unboxing knife out. I hope this is what I was looking for, otherwise we're gonna have a problem. We're gonna have some problems, guys. This ain't my parts that I'm looking for. Yeah, here we go. Got some 8mm wires. 8mm connectors in there. And this is 5 pairs actually. Just so you guys know, these are 5mm motor and ESC bullet connectors. You can actually use these. We should use these for batteries back in the day too, before the QS8s came out. But I needed some 8mm connectors because for my Redcat, I'm running the Hobby Wing 5690 motor, and I'm using the Cobra 5 ESC, but the Cobra 5 uses 5mm bullets, 8mm bullets, and the Hobby Wing uses 6.5 millimeter bullets. So I had to change those bullets on the end of the Hobby Wing to these 8mm bores. So that's what that's for. Meat tenderizer, guys, don't ask me why I ordered the meat tenderizer, guys. Sometimes you gotta tenderize your meat, pause. I just saw it. Sometimes I just grab stuff randomly by Amazon. Shout out to Amazon. All right, coming down to it. This is gonna be a quick unboxing. I'm gonna go with this bigger box. It says fragile. Ordered this off eBay. You guys gonna be like, John, what is this? What are you ordering this crap for? Like, look, I got plans, I got projects, I got things I want to do. Oh, this got all that popcorn in there. I got to turn this the other way because we don't want no popcorn. No popcorn just all over the place. I hate popcorn packing. I hate this stuff. It is the worst. All right, guys, it's nothing crazy. It's just a Relarlo body. It's just a Relarlo 10 scale speed run body. That's all, guys. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here, guys. I don't own a Relarlo speed run, so it's gonna be pretty interesting to see what this goes on. Y'all stay tuned. That's all I'm gonna say about that. See, these unboxings, sometimes they seem like they're very random, but there's a rhyme and reason for everything. And if I could stop buying stuff and start building more, you guys might understand what this stuff is going for, which hence is one of the reasons why we're going to have, that's why I'm proposing doing wrench live sessions on Fridays and Saturday nights. So yeah, that's what this is. This is a Relarlo speed run body, guys. All right, now this next package, I always get cussed out for this brand, but guess what? I'm a sucker. Need these for my speed runners, and we'll show you what we got. All right, we got some contact foam tires for some smaller scale cars. stay tuned for the project. These might go with, I'll put these right here. These are the only hints I'm giving. You allowed to take guesses to see what we're going to do. You allowed to take a guess to see what we're going to do there. I'm not going to confirm nor deny anything. I'm just going to say I'm doing something a little different. That's all I'm going to say. And if I can shut up, you guys will stay tuned for that in the next couple weeks. That should be done. Also, I got a set of GRP wheels. I took the Limitless V2 out again, and I'm like, why is this car handling crazy? Well, the GRPs I had on there, the glue actually got brittle, and the whole tire came unglued. I wasn't running or anything. I was just, setting up to run and just doing a little bit of warm up. And I'm like, these tires aren't even glued anymore. So I just ordered another set of GRP. These are the medium compound tires. All right, we coming down to it. 3 more packages. But I always save the best packages for last so I can make sure y'all stay the whole time. Again, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, turn on your notification bell. I want to see more views on my videos, guys. I want to hear from y'all. I want to know what y'all want to see. I want y'all to know when I'm posting so y'all can watch, leave y'all comments, and leave the feedback. And I just need to really grow my channel a little bit more, man. Like almost 3,700 subs. I mean, I've been doing this for years, guys. Come on, help support a brother. Share the channel with your friends and your family and tell them, yo, you might not be into the hobby, but if you just need something mindless, something cool to watch, you want to see a guy waste his money trying to make every car go 100 miles an hour, you want to see somebody trying to build some of the fastest bashers and fastest speed run cars in the nation, send them to my channel. My mission is never really to be the record-breaking speed runner, but my mission for all of my RC cars is to make them go as fast as possible. I want every RC to go 100 miles an hour, whether it's a Creighton, whether it's an Outcast 8S, whether it's a Serpent, whether it's anything. I want to build it so it can go 100 miles an hour just because it feels like it. And I really do feel like 90% of my cars with a little bit of gearing can definitely go 100 miles an hour. Shout out to Castle RC for making my 100 mile per hour dreams come true. So with that said, y'all like, John, all right, stop talking, more unboxing. All right. Actually, I find like a lot of people do like when I talk. A lot of people like when I talk my shit, like that was one of the responses from the wrenching videos. Like, yo, we want to hear you talk. We want to hear your thoughts. We want to hear that shit. So I just always feel like I talk a lot. Anyway, these last 2 packages on the table come from the same company. So I got to shout them out. Shout out to Perfect Pass RC. Doing the damn thing. Coming through. Yo. This package was about $300. This package was about $1,600. So I've been spending money with Perfect Pass over the last couple weeks, and I almost went in, but I gotta shout out Raz for getting at me. Personally got on the phone with him to get my shit together. So shut up, Jay. Open up the box. All right, opening up the box, guys. Perfect Pass RC. They just announced these a few weeks ago. Guess what? Look at first of all, look at the presentation in the box. They wrap it up. I'm not sponsored by Perfect Pass. I wish they would, yo. My mission will never be to go 225 miles an hour. If I get there one day, I will. Speed running is therapeutic for me. Let me just build a car. Let me do my 140, 150. My aim right now is like 170. I need to get to 170, and after I do 170, then we'll do 180. Then after we do 180, then we'll go 190. All right, John, shut up. So Perfect Pass, they sent me some dope stickers I'll be putting on all my speed run cars. Nice invoice. I have look, they got a little catalog. Yo, they spending money at Perfect Pass. They spending money on advertising. I saw these come up a couple days ago, and I said, Jay, you gotta get them. Let's see what's this first package. This is the Perfect Pass gyro. I got gyros on all my speed run cars. Well, my newer speed run cars, my Limitless, my Habal, and my other Limitless. I don't have them in my older cars like my Slash or my Mugen MGT or any of my Serpents. But this gyro, it's been calling me, so I was like, maybe we could try one of these gyros out on one of my speed run cars. So it's a nice looking gyro. You guys have seen tons of videos on those. And then Perfect Pass has also come out with their own line of foam tires. Now you guys know that J Mitch don't speed run with foam tires for a couple reasons. One main reason is they cost a lot. To run for the foam tires on your car, if you're running BSRs, you're paying what, almost $80, $90 a set. That's one of my big reasons I don't like foams, and they chunk. Like, they're not as durable as GRP. They are rated for higher speeds. So I always told people, like, once I start going 170, 180 miles an hour, I'll switch over to foams. But I'm not doing that yet. That's why I run with the GRPs, and I perfectly think the GRPs they can handle 160, 170. I personally did 160 with GRPs. People, 120 is the max, I've done 160. Now, I'm not gonna tell you to do 160 because I know what I'm doing. Some of y'all really don't. I've seen people walk in a hobby shop and be like, I wanna go 270 miles an hour today, and don't know how to even build a speed run car. So just based off my experience, I started off with GRPs, and I'm close to transitioning out of GRPs, and these tires came along at the right time. Now, these tires will probably be good for the 170, 180 mile per hour range. When I'm getting at 200 mile per hour, then I'll spend the money on the BSRs. But the most attractive thing about these tires were GRPs. These GRPs were $21.99 a set. These these aren't BSRs. These are like another company who makes foam tires. I know this company because they reached out to me too, trying to sell me tires. But Raz has started working with this company. They are making these foam tires. These were $21.99. These were $25.99. And I think the foam tires, the BSRs, they're like $36 or $39.99 for just a pair. These are easily digestible. They're already trimmed down and ready to go. I can smack these on my car, and I should be able to do my 170 without an issue. So I'm gonna try these out on some cars. I got three pairs of these for all three of my 7-scale speed run cars. So shout out to Perfect Pass for these tires and the gyro, and they will be making an appearance on my next rig. Now, all right, 2 more packages, guys. 2 more packages. This is the other package that came from Perfect Pass I've been waiting for a long ass time. There was some technical issues with it, and I was cursing them out like, y'all ordered these. I was one of the first people to order them, blah, 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 blah. Well, my order was expensive because if nothing else in the speed run game, one thing I understand and that everybody else should understand, this game is not cheap. You gotta spend the money. My order was flagged because it was $1,700 in one shot. And I appreciate the security measure. They didn't want to ship it to me without confirming with me. Apparently they were trying to call me, but when they were trying to call me, my phone was flagging it as spam. So I was highly irritated, like, where's my shit? Where's my shit? I don't pick up spam calls. If I don't know you and my phone is spamming, saying that you spam, I ain't picking it up. I don't care if you calling from Nebraska. I don't care. Like, I don't owe nobody no money. I ain't got no debt. No bill collector should be calling me. Nobody should be trying to get me to send money on Apple cards. IRS ain't on my back looking for me to pay money. I owe back taxes and none of that shit. So no spam people should be calling me. So I don't pick that shit up. Well, that was the miscommunication. I threatened to cancel my order. Got an email from Raz directly. Yo, John, I've been trying to talk to you. I don't want to cancel the order. Give me a call. Reached out to him, 5-10 minute call, got it straightened out, got my shit in 3 days. So all that to be said, what's in the box? I got a box full of Cobra 5 Aces. Now, I kept the Cobra 5 out for y'all to see. This is the Cobra 5. This is the safe one. This is the one that's under warranty through Castle, and you can bash with this. This is bash approved. You could probably speed run, get some good numbers with this too. It's safe. The Cobra 5 Ace is unlimited. This is an unlimited ESC. This is the one you want to use for speed running and drag. There's tons of videos on this. There is no warranty. Look at it. It even says it on the back. On the box. Warning, extremely dangerous, no warranty. This is not covered under warranty. It's not covered under Cobra. You might be able to get a tier 2 replacement through Castle for these, but you are not going to get a tier 1 where there's no cost for them to replace that. So I got this EESC finally. Not only did I get one, I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait a minute. Got 4. Wait, hold on. 5 Cobra Ace ESCs. These was $350 a pop. You do the math, motherfucker. Yeah, your man got issues. I probably should be whispering because my wife was right upset. She might not like that I spend all this money on these cars. Y'all know how wifeys are, man. When they know, they like, it's stuff that you gotta do around here. Unfortunately, everything in my house is done. I don't owe nobody no money. The lights is on, the AC is on. We good over here, so it ain't really nothing to complain about. The cars is paid. Like, what you want from me? So, 5 Cobra Ace ESCs. 1 going to Limitless V1, 1 going Limitless V2, 2 going in my dual motor Hobao. And I have a spare. I probably should order another spare just to have 2 on deck. Also included, since I was one of the first people to buy it, looks like this is an air freshener. I get a Perfect Pass air freshener and a Perfect Pass pen. So I'm happy with that. So shout out to Perfect Pass. Shout out to Braz for getting my order out, because I was pissed. I'm trying to tell y'all. Somebody, look, they was about to catch hell from me, dog. But they took care of me, so I definitely appreciate them for hooking your mans up. All right, guys, one more package to go. I said I wasn't going to fucking do it, but I did it, man. Traxxas Mini XRT. I couldn't resist myself, man. I've been selling a lot of RCs. Sold the Kagama, sold one of my low-C dirt bike that I never drove. I sold my mini Redcat crawler, my mini MT crawler. I sold my TLR Typhon roller brand new in the box that I hadn't ran. I sold a lot of cars, and I'm just bored, man. The hobby is presenting itself with certain things, but this car was kind of bored out of boredom, but I was also intrigued because a lot of the videos on this car is beasting out on 3S. They did it right. I'm gonna do a full unboxing of the car, but just for the purpose of our goodies unboxing, this is where I'm gonna stop at. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and say, let me know what you like. Let me know what you liked up on this table. What's the best thing that I've done? If you want to take a guess at my new builds coming up, there is one big build. Let me know if you want to take a hint at that. Let me know what you got when you guys would like to see a wrenching. What's a better night for you to maybe join and check us out? Doing wrenching live on a Friday night, a Saturday night. Like I said, I'm leaning towards Friday night, probably like 9 to 10, 10 till 1 or 2. I don't know. I'll be up till 3 or 4, depending on what I got. We could all just, sit there and shoot the shit. It ain't gonna be a Q&A, and we ain't bringing you news. We just gonna be sitting there wrenching and answering y'all questions. And if you're wrenching, you got questions about certain projects you're doing, we might be able to have some insight for that. But mainly, y'all just gonna tune in and watch us wrench and talk shit to each other. We might have a little shot, might have a little sip of bourbon or something, I don't know, might have a little Corona or a little Yingling or something, you know what I mean? But it's about chilling. It's kind of the therapeutic side of the hobby that I really enjoy. Y'all see me bashing, y'all see me unboxing, but I think wrenching is therapeutic in itself, and it's often overlooked. A lot of people got all these nice shelf queens, but a lot of people enjoy the wrenching of them. A lot of people don't want to sell. A lot of people don't want to unbox. They just want to work on their RCs and have a vision. So that's what that's going to be about. Let me know what night works better for you. Remember to join us live Sunday nights for that live RC talk, where we talk about the latest and greatest of what happened during the week. Join me, Gap, Doc, Super Dave, Big Reg, Ted, and me. And Rattlecan. Join us Sunday night. Check us out. Hang out with us. Ask questions. We're going to talk about everything during the week that happened. We're going to harass each other. We're going to talk about Hobby Wing versus Castle. We're going to talk about 560 KVs versus 800 KV. Y'all know what we do. Join us Sunday nights, 9:30, like clockwork, unless it's a holiday. you know, all that. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it. Shout out and rest in peace to my homie Dave Hubbard. Shout out to Big Willie. Shout out to Ted. Shout out to Adam from RC Discount. Shout out to Hector from RC Discount. Shout out to everybody who supports your man's channel. Turn those notifications on. I want to get these likes up. I want to see more views on my channel. And like I said, 4,000 views. I'm gonna do my Rustler video, my Rustler 4x4 video. It's gonna be a straight subscriber giveaway, man. It's gonna be free of charge of my subs, and we're gonna figure it out. I'm gonna come with the details with that later. But like I said, it's over. Thank y'all for joining. Y'all be good now. Peace.